woo woo. It's a beautiful morning. You can't rely on yesterday's success. Every day you wake up, you better press reset. On the third try. Press Reset is our weekly podcast where we talk about the do's and the don'ts, the ins and the outs, tips and the tricks of the t-shirt business. That part. And this ain't a one-trick pony, right? It's not a one-man band. I couldn't do it without my right-hand man, the two. The music that you hear in the background, he produced it. All of our content, real music, he produced it. So if you need something that's dope, check him out. It's the two. He be on TikTok. He's on Instagram music, all of that. Check him out. Woo woo. I'm Swin, the inventor of Fractals Print Pots, and for the last 10 years, I was in a garage creating a press that would lead to next entrepreneurs of creators, t-shirt brands, giving you access, letting your dreams come true with big dreams in a small space. And that brings us here today with my crazy ass. Crazy, bro. If you ain't crazy, if ain't nobody told you that you crazy and that you delusional, I don't think you're going hard enough. You might not be going hard enough. Because you gotta be a little delusional to try to do what we doing. To quit your job and pursue your dreams, you gotta be a little delulu. Woo woo, that's just a fact. You gotta be a little delusional. Press reset, baby. You gotta be a little delusional. Matter of fact, you must be delusional, right? Every successful clothing brand is delusional. You started that way. Every successful brand, period. Every successful person was a little delusional. You gotta be delusional, bro. You can't play it safe. This ain't a space to be safe. If you waiting for proof, you'll never start. If you waiting for some proof, somebody to tell you that will work, you'll never start. Delusion is required. Matter of fact, belief always comes before the proof. Remember that. Belief always comes before the proof. Woo woo. Press reset. Belief always comes before the proof. And if you're not a little bit of delusional, you won't make it. If you ain't a little bit crazy, you won't make it. Sorry to tell you, we ripping the Band-Aid off. If you ain't got thick skin, this ain't the game to be in. Woo woo. And that's just the facts, right? Give you an example, man. Nobody believed in Apple before Apple existed. What was Steve Jobs was talking about? What? You gonna, hold on, man. Let me get this right. You gonna put all of them songs in this little device, right? This little, and then we're gonna be able to just put it in our pocket and walk around and listen to music. What happened to the seat? Well, I got a Discman. What happened to the Walkmans? You talking about seeing something that ain't there. It's a little delusional. We drive on the corner, you see people on the corner all the time. They seeing stuff that ain't there too. You gotta be, it's a thin line between sanity and delusion. Nobody knew who Nike was before Nike did it. Nobody knows who your brand is before you make it happen. Woo, woo. Man, damn it. Nobody knows who you are until you make yourself known. Let me tell y'all a little story, man. Quick story, it's just fractal story, right? I started off, I bought a 4-color press, one station. It worked cool for me. I ran into a limitation with it. And so I had a bright idea that I'm gonna build my own. I'm gonna build my own. I lost the job. I lost one of my best, it would have been my best client to date. It was for the Mariachi conference. People hit me up, hey, we need 500 shirts. I mean, up to that point, I was doing 30 shirts, 50 shirts. And when 500, I'm in the game. I was in the game. They sent me the artwork. It had 6 colors on it. This is pre-DTF, right? I wasn't savvy enough to even know, go to somebody else local and have them print it and still get some money on it, keep the client. I wasn't that savvy yet. So I built my own, right? I said, I'm never gonna miss another job like that again, so I built my own. The first one was out of wood. I didn't even go small. I did 10 stations out of wood. But this is when that clarity came. I had one of them moments, an epiphany, right? The only way I can describe this is this, right? It felt like this. Imagine being in a 20,000 square foot building. I mean, that looks something like a Target or something, right? 20, 30,000 square foot building, Target, right? Pitch black in there. The only light you got is your cell phone. Imagine this is your journey of your life. This is what your life looks like. How you trying to navigate. This pitch black room that's 30,000 square feet of a Walmart, right? And you trying to figure out your way through it with a cell phone. You can only see a few steps ahead of you. But every once in a while, I had that moment of clarity where the creator just turns the light on. Boom! And you get to see everything that all the possibilities, to future events, you get to see the light and then boom, it cuts off that quick. You get one moment of clarity and that right there drives you. I got that moment and I didn't see what fractals look like. That came later. As the lights start flickering on and off, more consistency, the closer I got, I seen education, teaching people. I seen making an impact. I seen building this machine. And that was my delusion. That gave me enough energy, enough to keep going. That gave me enough spark to say, I'm gonna buy a welder. You don't even know why you doing these things. I didn't know why I was doing it. I just knew every day I woke up, I had to put some effort into it. I had to sacrifice. I had to skip paying that bill to buy some metal. I don't know what that was, the drive. That's the delusion. From the inside, it feels obvious. From the outside, it looks crazy. From the inside, it looks obvious. From the outside, that shit look crazy. And that's just what it is. Delusion isn't believing that you already made it. That's not the delusion. You're not lying to yourself. You're just committed to a future that just hasn't arrived yet. Woo, woo. You're committed to the future that ain't arrived yet. That's where that delusion looks like. You ain't crazy. It just ain't arrived yet. I got 5 words for y'all, man. Write this down. I told you don't come to my podcast without something to write on, because I got dropping some jewels on you. 5 words. Belief. Action. Consistency. Proof. And then you got permission. Belief, that's the delusion. You gotta know it. You gotta know it before you see it. Before there's any proof around, you gotta know it. The delusion that has to be there, you gotta decide in your mind it's gonna work. This is an internal thing. It doesn't happen from outside. You gotta know from within you that this is gonna work. You have to be delusional. Then you gotta have action, right? This action shows up before the applause shows up. If you got delusion with no action, you in a fantasy world. Press reset, man. You gotta press reset on that one. If you got delusion with no action, now you just living in a fantasy world. You gotta apply the action. You gotta tell the universe you're serious about it. And then you gotta bring consistency. I was shooting videos, right? And this probably with a lot of y'all business, your content, it takes time. It's muscle that you have to build. The consistency, I was getting 5, you get 5 likes, 20, 30 views. Over time, I keep dropping videos. The likes add up. The engagement adds up. The business adds up, right? I'm getting more consistent clients. They popping into the shop now. They calling me now. The consistency, that's what brings the proof. Now you start to see it. Now, I get it. Now, fractals. That's what fractals is, right? Now I can see, you heat press and screen print, it's unlimited. I see it's the small footprint of it. It can build infinitely. I get it now. Now you get it. Now you can see how it can improve your life. You see how it can affect your business. Now people get the idea and the vision of your brand because you were consistent with it and you painted it enough times. Now you got permission. That brings the access. All them places that you wanted to be, all the doors you wanted to walk through, all of those partnerships and those relationships you wanted to have, the permission has been granted. But it all starts with your delusion. So don't get it tripping. You know, I got plays, baby. I come with plays. I'm not just telling you nothing. And you gotta have plays, bro. Run these plays. These plays of your life, things that you know that work. These are your go-tos sometimes. And they check your navigation. You gotta have them. Play number 1 is your future version test. You gotta have a future version test, man. Whenever I get lost sometime and I'm thinking, damn, I'm kind of stuck, man. I'm unsure of what I do. I ask myself this: what would the future swing do? You know what I'm saying? That future swing, when that light turns on and that where I see myself, we doing this, and we traveling around the world, this is a global thing. What would that future swing do? How would he react? What would he say? Be bold with it, and I do that. Be bold and do that. God damn it. Be bold and do that. The future you. Even if it feels uncomfortable. That's when that boldness comes. They be like, who is that? Who? Man, Kanye is great at that. Kanye's been great at that. Since the beginning of his career, he's taken bold moves. Until those bold approaches, him stepping out, getting on stage, grabbing the mic, saying that Beyonce should have won that was a bold move. Conviction. Never deny that, man. Right? Be bold in your actions. Boldness is rewarded when it's followed by all of these other things: your delusion, your proof, your action, your consistency. Now people are like, of course. He's always been like that. Of course, right? Play number 2. This is the language shift. This is one of the hardest things to do because you're breaking a system, you're breaking a cycle, you're breaking patterns in this one. Most people don't realize that your language is actually training people to take you serious. If you're talking about, man, I'm trying to do this, I'm hoping that this happens, maybe one day. Man, those are not words of conviction. Hope, trying, that sounds unsure. It sounds uncertain. Those aren't words of a convicted person. Those are not bold approaches, man. So train yourself in that way. When you saying you trying, when you saying you hope, you just setting yourself up for temporary failure. Woo-woo. Bosses don't speak from conviction, we speak from permission. Woo-woo. Bosses don't speak from permission, we speak from conviction. Your language sets your ceiling, so don't set yourself short, man. Your language sets your ceiling, so don't set yourself up short. If you're building a skyscraper, bro, you gotta think like a skyscraper. You can't be afraid of heights. You gotta build your foundation right. Woo-woo. I told you I'm here for a good time, not a long time, right? And I'm not here to talk your ear off, because people that know me know I can do that. I can talk your ear off. But I'm not gonna do that for you. I wanna leave you this. You don't wait for proof to build it. You don't wait for proof to build it. You build it until the proof shows up. Woo woo.